Hi everyone, it's Régis Leogal and on Pulp Mag, and today we are joined by the reggae dancehall artist from Nigeria on FaceTime, Mightyyout.
She moving fantastic, broke her spine, how she do it elastic. She better than God knows me like it, me want it. Wine to me rhythm you fancy, she hotter than.
How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm really good, man. I'm excited to be here. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm really happy to have you today.
I'm blessed too.
Yeah.
Blessed to be here.
So let's start from the beginning. So how would you describe your sound, your art direction, and the inspiration that shaped your music? So we want to know like who is Mightyyout?
First of all, yeah, Mightyyout. It's a ghetto boy from Port Harcourt. I'm from Port Harcourt, Ogoni to be precise. Born there, raised in Lagos. Lived a long part of my life in Lagos. And as a ghetto kid, the music came in play, and then we're pushing it from there.
Yeah.
And then my sound, as you said, a bridge between Afrobeat and the Caribbean. That's what I am, I'm, from the ghetto side, from Nigeria. There's this infusion of the Afrobeats in my style, and you can also hear that inspiration from the dancehall side. Sometimes most people even mistake me for being Jamaican, even if I'm not. So yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, but because when we hear your name and your song, we can think like you're from the Caribbean, you're from Jamaica.
Yeah. I get that a lot, but yeah, I always tell them that I'm from Port Harcourt. And anytime I hear that, I feel blessed because I feel like it's an honor to even feel for people to even feel like I'm from there. It means that something great is coming from where I am. So
Yeah, that means like you're doing great. So
I claim it.
nice. Let's talk about like your debut album. You released recently your debut album, Mightyyout. So I wanted to know. It's a very nice project. I really enjoy listening to it. It's very authentic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So I wanted to know like how did this project come to life? What story you wanted to tell through it, and what inspires you? What inspires your writing process?
If I'm being honest, right, this project has been like a dream for a long time. I've had some of the songs. In fact, most of the songs have been recorded like years ago. Just few of them was recently recorded. And when I mean recently, maybe like a year ago type thing. Most of the songs were recorded like 4 or 3 years ago. So I've really had that in mind. Like I've really had this project in mind for the longest, but I've not been able to put it out because I feel like it was not even the time yet. And I needed things to fall in place. You get me? So and then it happened to like just come out now, as I believe that this is like the perfect time for it to be out, and then it just coming out now. So, but most of the songs have been recorded from like a long time, and I have Davido on the project. I have Pulp on the project. It's a big blessing, something I would never even imagine, to be very honest, But it happening just means that me waiting for so long was destiny, was destined to be like that. And then I didn't wait in vain. And at the end of the day, I got like 2 great giants on the project, and then it's a blessing. Yeah.
I'm really happy to hear that because you take time to like build your EP and not just do some maybe in 1 month and drop it. Like really take your time.
So I'm not even that type of person. I really do take my time, when I'm like make music, because for me it's like my life, aside it being something I do for fun. So like, it's something I do, aside the fun part of it, there's this deep connection I have with my music. And if you listen to it, if you're really a music lover and you listen to me, you really can tell,
For real.
So I don't really be rushing anything. I'm not even trying to jump into anything so fast because I really just take my time, and then
For real. And you have 2 big future on this EP. You have Popcan, really a big dancehall artist.
Big, the biggest.
And you have the other biggest big Afrobeat artist,
Right.
Davido. But let's talk about Davido. You recently signed in Davido label. So how did Davido discover you? Like what this moment was like?
So the funny thing is, Davido actually discovered me somewhere in Jamaica. Yeah. Actually, he was in Jamaica sometime with his wife, I think they were partying and, doing some stuff. So he said, according to him, because he told me when we finally met, he told me how he heard about me, So he told me that he was, in Jamaica, partying with his wife and his friends. And then a song of mine, an unreleased song of mine came on. I think somebody was playing it. And then I think they were trying to Shazam the song to find out what song was that, but they couldn't find the song because it wasn't even out. It was just an unreleased song. And then from there, they were like asking questions. And as at the time, he was making his album that just dropped, Five there. He was making the Five album. So he kind of liked the sound that he was hearing and probably wanted the sound to be a part of his project.
Yeah.
And then that's how the whole thing started. And then he reached out and then he was thinking I was Jamaican, but then he was told that, no, this guy is Nigerian, full-blooded, So there was that shock and, from him, like, what, really? And then, started to reach out to people and then reached out to my manager and my manager reached out to me and then boom, we are here. So yeah, that's how me and Davido linked up. And then when he came back to Nigeria, we linked and then it's just been all blessing from there.
That's huge because he discovered you in Jamaica. That's crazy.
It's so funny, but yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. But so what's your relationship with the Caribbean scene for you?
And I've never, to be honest, I've never really been there, I've just been a boy here in the hood that's just been blessed by the sound and I've been embracing it ever since. It goes like way back from like when I was a kid. We used to have, DJs play a lot of Jamaican songs, see a lot of songs anyways. So, and then I remember having somebody, there's this respect to this man. I'm not going to be calling his name anyways, but respect to this friend of mine. He was he was an elderly person. As at the time, I was so small, but he kind of like introduced me to the sound early, introduced me to the likes of Sean Paul and, Egyptian. And I started to listen to those songs, while growing up and mixed with other Nigerian songs that I used to listen to. So the relationship has not been, it's really just been from a distance, but I've been feeling it inside of me, anyways.
Yeah.
Up until now that I've, linked up with Popcorn, it's like family now. You get me? Like, but before then, I've just been, it's just been from a distance. It's like distance relative, as the normally says. Distance relative, So from a distance, I've really been connecting with the sound because I feel like it's really just authentic, just like the Afrobeat sound. It is this, those are like two sounds that I don't joke with, the Afrobeat and the Caribbean sounds. I don't joke with them. They're like really, really strong, and then I tap into them. And yeah, that's just been it. But now that we have Big Poppy on this record, is like I'm now family 100%.
I really love to see like Caribbean artists and African artists collaborate together, and you have like a big artist like Popcorn on your project, so it's a blessing for you. I think.
Blessing, big blessing,
Yeah. So let's talk about your creative process. Like when you're in the studio, like what comes first? Do you do melody first, lyrics first? Do you write?
For me, right, I believe that music, when they say music is a universal language, I feel like what they actually mean is music as a tone, as the melody. You get, because take for example, you maybe, or let me say, somebody from Japan could listen to an Afrobeat song for the first time. He's not hearing, he can't understand the lyrics, the words, but the melody, the tones he hears is like, goes, he understands it because it's melody anyway. So for me, melody first. When they say music is a universal language, I tap it like that. I feel like that's what it means. It's melody first for me. But anyways, I'm the type of person that really just, it's almost like a ritual when I record, to be very honest, because it's just like me, the dark room, the dark environment. I love it when it's so dark, and I'm just staring at my laptop, because I engineer most of my stuff, I make, I record most of the time. So I just sit there, the light goes off. Anybody that works with Mightyyout knows anyways. So once I'm sitting there trying to record, everybody steps outside. Or if you're allowed to sit there, you must make sure you're not making a sound. So it's almost like a ritual. So that's like my process. And yeah, then I begin to like lay up like the melodies, the way it comes to my head, and then we take it off from there. Then lyrics come next.
Great. I really to ask this question because every artist have his own way to do music.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So finally, what's next for you? What we expect next? Like you drop your EP. So do you have like music video coming out, live shows?
Yeah, definitely. In a very short time, we have the music video for I Know, the one featuring the song featuring Davido. It's dropping in a very short time from now. It's gonna be out. Aside that, I'm able to still put out a new song this year. Why shouldn't I? Anyways, I might put out something this year. You never can tell. But next year, I'm coming. I should have been telling you, man. Like, just expect greatness.
Okay.
Expect greatness, man. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. Really happy to have you today. And we wish you the best.
Oh man, thank you so much for having me, my brother. God bless you.